pennies, get the dimes, get the dollars is the mind state of the human race. People on a paper chase. The environment is fragile.
Hey y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again, and we're back at it on Sunday, June 1st. And we're heading to Kingsland, and we're still probably 3 miles outside of Kingsland and got this DoorDash McDonald's order. $7.50. Pay no attention to the miles. It says like 8.5 miles or something, but you know, I was driving this way anyway. So it's probably going to be $7.50 for about 4 miles by the time we get to McDonald's. But anyway, here we go. Starting the day off with $7.50. All right, y'all, got our Mickey D's picked up. It was ready to go. That took 2 seconds. And it was 4.3 miles from McDonald's to the customer. So, this should be a piece of cake. I don't recognize the street name. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you.
We got our McDonald's order dropped off. It was in Mission Trace neighborhood. And there's this roadie gig that's available. Delivering one item 4 miles, paying $51. That sounds too good to be true. It is. That one item, it's like 9 feet by 6 feet and weighs 1,100 pounds. What in the world could that be? Is that like a big riding lawnmower or something huge, man? We won't be doing that one. But anyway, so we just accepted. It took, I thought about it for a long time before I accepted it. It looks terrible on paper. It's a McDonald's order on DoorDash, $9 for 11 miles. So an upside down order. But here's the deal. You know, this area around McDonald's is where I hang out. This is where I would have driven anyway to sit and wait for an order. I know I'm justifying a bad order, but 4.5 of these miles are miles I was going to drive anyway to come sit and wait for an order. So we're delivering McDonald's to Osprey Cove for $9. It's, you know, certainly not any kind of great order, but it's not as bad as it looks on the offer screen. This will be, you know, $9 for 6.5 or 7 miles. I'm thinking about jumping on the interstate and taking Scrubby Bluff Road
in a quarter mile,
to get to Osprey Cove. I think that would be the fastest way, because the interstate's right here by McDonald's. I might do that instead of going east on Highway 40. All right, here we go. Mickey D's again. Well, y'all, I'm tripping. I had it in my head that I was picking up McDonald's going to Osprey Cove. I'm not. I'm picking up Dunkin'. But the thing is, so when I realized that, I put my car in reverse, started to back out of McDonald's, and I got a McDonald's order going to the same street. Maybe the same customer, but the same street in Osprey Cove. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to dirty stack these. Here we go. All right, y'all. So we went in McDonald's for Brad's order. It's not ready. So we're going to go across the street to Dunkin' to pick up Kristen's order. This should work out great. So this will wind up being $15 for probably 7 miles. I can't believe these two orders are going to the same street. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
The donuts picked up, and now we're back at McDonald's. Trying to pick up this McDonald's order, and then we'll head to Osprey Cove.
Six EF.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you so much. All right, y'all. This is one for the ages right here. This is a dirty stack. We've got a an Uber McDonald's and a DoorDash Dunkin'.
Turn left onto Lakes Boulevard, then turn right onto East King Avenue.
They're going to the same street in the same neighborhood. Now, they're different names. So it's not the same customer unless it's two people who live in the same house.
East King Avenue, Georgia 40.
So on my
Continue on Georgia 40 for 3 miles.
infotainment screen on the dashboard, I've got the Uber navigation, and on my phone I've got the DoorDash navigation. And they, you know, they're, of course, both navigations are telling me to make all the same turns and everything, and they both say the exact same mileage down to the 10th. 5.4 miles on both screens right now. It's like they're going to the same house. This is amazing. So, you know, I wasn't too thrilled about getting $9 for 6 miles. That's what this turns out to be. But now we're getting $15 for 6 miles, so that's way better. This is great. Hey, y'all, so finally I got around to checking the addresses. You know, after I picked up both orders of the dirty stack, I just checked the addresses. It's going to the same house. It's Kristen W. for one of the orders and like Todd W. for the other order.
Keep right to stay on Osprey Drive.
So
Keep right to stay on Osprey Drive.
I guess it's a husband and wife.
Continue for a half mile.
One ordered off DoorDash and one off of Uber. And that's so cool. Huh. And it would be a shame if I didn't dirty stack this, because then 2 cars would have been driving all this way, 6 miles, dropping off at the same time.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Osprey Circle. Turn left onto Osprey Circle.
I'm saving the planet by dirty stacking. That's got to be the title of the video. Dirty stacking to save the planet. I love it. All right, y'all. Thanks for your business. Have a wonderful Sunday. You're welcome. Have a great day. All right, y'all, this is fantastic. We just saved the planet with that dirty stack. And then we immediately got an $8.28 order from Uber Eats for McDonald's. It's just going right there to those apartments on Kings Bay Road, right off Kings Bay Road. And man, this would be the perfect opportunity to dirty stack again if DoorDash would just give me anything, picking up from one of these restaurants over here where they're all right together and going east. It would be a simple dirty stack. Come on, DoorDash, give me something. All right, y'all, it happened. We just got a DoorDash $8 McDonald's order going east. So we've got a $16 and change dirty stack going a total of 5.5 miles. Pretty stinking cool. We're saving the planet again. Here we go, picking up 1 DoorDash and 1 Uber at McDonald's. All right, y'all, we got our second dirty stack in a row in the car. And both navigations are telling me to turn left on Kings Bay Road. And the Uber Eats order is going to a second floor apartment just after I turn left on Kings Bay Road. Then I'll just make a little left into the apartment complex, drop off the Uber Eats order, and then we'll continue up Kings Bay Road for the DoorDash order. This is amazing. Ha! These two were just made to go together. Not made to go together as much as that dirty stack right before this, going to the same house.
In a half mile, turn left onto Kings Bay Road.
Drive west.
All right, Hayden, appreciate your business, brother.
Turn right, then turn left.
Have a wonderful day. All right, y'all, we got the Uber Eats half of the dirty stack dropped off at the second floor apartment. And
Turn left on Meandering Way, then make a U-turn. Turn left onto Meandering Way.
And now we're almost at the DoorDash half. And
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Edgewater Drive.
the two orders were just perfect to put together. And we've already accepted another order on Uber. We're going to be pretty late getting back to
In
McDonald's.
A quarter mile, turn right on Serpentine Drive.
They might cancel this order on me and give it to another driver.
Edgewater Drive.
We'll see. They canceled that one yesterday. I had a beautiful $12 Uber Eats yesterday
500 feet.
when Wesley was in the car with me,
Just ahead, turn right on Oarsman Crossing.
picking up
Turn
a
right
stack
onto
at
Boatsman Crossing.
Advanced
Then
Auto
turn
Parts.
left onto Boatsman Way.
And I was about 2 miles away and they canceled it on me. I can't remember if I told y'all that or not.
Turn
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Have a great day.
You too, man.
All right, y'all. So Uber Eats did cancel that McDonald's order on me. It was $8.20, I think. And then a weird thing happened. A couple of minutes later, I got an offer on Uber Eats for $8.20 going west, I believe. I didn't even take a screenshot because I thought it was the same order for the same amount of money going to the same place. But it's not. This is an IHOP order. Or maybe my order was IHOP originally. I can't remember. I thought it was McDonald's. Let's see. Yeah, that was a McDonald's order, 807. I think this one's,
in a quarter mile, turn right on GA Highway 40 East.
maybe this
using the
one's
right
820.
lane.
Oh, well, whatever. I don't have a screenshot. I'll get one after the fact. But I think it's going west about the same place as the other order. Whatever. You know, that McDonald's order that they canceled on me because it was taking me too long to get there, it said that it was expected to be delivered by 10:15. Well, I could have had it delivered by 10:15 easily. It's just so dumb.
Turn right on GA Highway 40 East.
You know, it's all just on a timer. If you don't get there by a certain time, Uber takes it away from you. And it's, you know, there's no reason or thought put into it. It's just strictly on a timer. I remember I had a pickup on Uber Eats one time. I was running a little bit late. And they canceled the order on me when I was 1 mile from the restaurant and then sent that order to some other driver. Well, there's no way some other driver was going to get there before I would have gotten there. Oh, man. For an additional what? 3.5 miles. That, whatever. I'll accept it. They just added, Uber Eats just added on $8.16 for an additional 3.5 miles. So I guess this IHOP is not going west. I'm all confused, y'all. All I know is I'm picking up an IHOP and a Panera for Uber Eats. And DoorDash is pretty quiet right now. Oh well, here we go to IHOP, y'all. Y'all, Uber Eats just tried to triple stack me. I've got an Uber Eats IHOP, an Uber Eats Panera, and they just tried to add on a Lowe's for $4 extra. I ain't doing that.
Turn left, then turn right.
In 2.5 years of doing this stuff, I've never once been triple stacked by any app. Well, unless you call Spark. Anyway, that doesn't count. A three stop Spark order. But they just tried to triple stack me, which I would do gladly if it were a decent paying food order, but I ain't going to Lowe's. Who knows, I might be picking up a washer and dryer or something. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have an Uber Eats order for Michael F?
Yep. Just got ready.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, have a wonderful day.
Come on, she's coming. Come on.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all, I do have a triple stack. They tried to triple stack a Lowe's on. I declined that. Now they've triple stacked a tropical smoothie. So I've got IHOP in the car. We're on our way just right up the street to Panera. And then we'll go to tropical smoothie. And then we'll proceed to drop off these 3 orders. I got a lot of hot bags in the car, but I don't have 3 Uber Eats hot bags. Anyway, here we go to Panera, y'all. Pretty cool, my first ever triple stack.
Yes, sir.
Got an Uber Eats order for Cheryl B. That's it, thank you, buddy.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, y'all. We've got our IHOP and our Panera in the car. And now we're pulling into tropical smoothie. Crazy. Oh, and sometime along the way, we got a $16 Stefan's order on DoorDash, but there was no way I could do that. Let's go in the opposite direction. Hey, is that for Cheryl B on Uber Eats? Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Well, our triple stack is a little bit disappointing. I don't even remember how much money we're making off of these 3 orders. 20 something dollars, $22 maybe. I don't remember. But 2 of the orders are going to the same customer, so makes it easier on me, but it's just kind of less exciting than if I were dropping off to 3 different customers. But anyway, it's cool. What do we have? 3.5 miles to the first drop off. I hope we're dropping off the IHOP first. Yeah, we are. Good. Because he's been in my car the longest. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about you?
60-40, can't complain.
Oh, have a wonderful day.
You do as well, sir.
All right, y'all, we got the IHOP order dropped off. And now we've got the tropical smoothie and the Panera going to the same customer. And it's 4.5 miles from Michael to the second customer.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Douglas Drive using the left lane.
All right, DoorDash just sent us a $4 Burger King. Now a $5.25 General. No thank you on either one of those, DoorDash. I appreciate you thinking about me, but no can do. All right, morning, Cheryl. Thanks for your business. Have a wonderful day. Well, that does it for June the 1st, Sunday. That was cool. I've still got 3 tips to come in on Uber Eats, but if I remember correctly, I think we made $61 in 2 hours. Pretty sure. You know, we had back-to-back dirty stacks, and then we had a triple stack on Uber Eats. So that all worked out fantastic. And you know, I don't know what's been going on in Kingsland lately, but the last time I had a good day delivering DoorDash and Uber and Roadie and stuff in Kingsland was 2 weeks ago today. It just seems like Sunday lately is the only day when I can make any money. In fact, the reason I was absent from YouTube for a week or a week and a half or whatever, the main reason is I was driving to Kingsland every day, or almost every day, 30 miles to Kingsland, and you know, after an hour and a half or 2 hours, I'd come home with $7 or $13 or something. Just horrible, and not enough to make a video out of. Plus, in the back of my mind, there was always that lure to Folkestone because of these ridiculously high-paying orders I get in Folkestone a lot of times. So things just haven't been working out very well for the last week or so. But anyway, that was a terrific day. That was really fun. So we're dashing right now. We're in Folkestone. We just got to Folkestone. And DoorDash said Folkestone's busy, so we dashed along the way. You know, if I get a halfway decent order in the next few minutes, I'll do it. But if not, I'll end this dash and just sit around the house with Uber turned on and DoorDash turned off and hope we get one of those crazy high-paying Uber Eats orders or one of those crazy high-paying DoorDash flash orders. But I'm very happy with $61 in 2 hours. That was cool. That's it, y'all. We're back. Thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate it. Y'all stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow.
Buried down on the outskirts of town with